Hello, hello, hello. Guess what today is? Yes, it's Healing Monday. I know it's been a while. Hold on. I know it's been a while. Um, but something in me basically urged me to communicate with you guys. Um, Before I got out the car, a person license plate was 3473. So, if you don't know anything about numerology, all numbers have a meaning. And mind you, it's really only one through zero. All right. So, three means communication, four means work or foundation, seven means um, spiritual path. So, the sentence that I came up with was um, there is some communication required in your work on your spiritual path, and that communication will lead to abundance because once you add up all the numbers, it will equal up to eight. Um, and this is one platform of mine that I do communicate. Um, I am somebody that knows a lot, but would not express what I know. I kind of just keep it in this dome of mine. Um, and it frustrates me because I don't know how to express myself fully and get what I want across, you know. Um, but yeah, it was so much that I wanted to say. I had so much like in my head that I wanted to say for this video. But yeah, I took a little hiatus of not doing videos um, due to the fact that I have been in um, this seven certification course where I am going through different courses um, of spiritual information, you could say. Um, I say spiritual courses um, for the whole year. So that kind of occupied my time and then work. Um, and if y'all don't know, I am an auntie mom. So when my sister's at work, I step in to help her with her kids. So I have a lot on my plate. And most of the time, I don't need all that's on my plate. I choose to have it on my plate. Um, I guess to keep me busy and to make me feel like I have a sense of purpose. Um, but I know that I have a bigger purpose than that I know I need to fulfill. But part of me is afraid of that side of me. You know, like I'm afraid of that powerful Damo, like that Damo that is like up there. They got her sugar honey iced tea together and actually walking in her purpose, you know. Um, I ain't gonna lie, I am afraid of her. Only because I feel like once I step into that divinity of myself, I'm gonna leave some people behind. And that's one thing that it's a hard pill to swallow because I don't want to leave nobody behind. Like no family, no friends, nobody. And I feel like that's why I've been like pulling back a little bit from doing videos and putting my all into this. Um, so yeah. And then also I started a yoga section on Instagram. So every Saturday I do various yoga moves and just share some wisdom that I have on my heart for the day. Um, so yeah, if you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely go check me out on Saturdays. Um, and that's something that like I have been hesitant to pull back and not be consistent. Um, because part of me feel like I'm not gonna be heard. I'm not gonna be seen. Nobody's gonna watch my videos, so there's no point of me doing it. But I have to understand that just because I do a live doesn't mean that other people that wasn't on that live is not gonna see that video. And I owe it to myself that I enjoy being on the screen. Like I said enjoy. I enjoy taking pictures. I enjoy like seeing myself, and it's like that's one way of getting me back into that because I really um lost that side of me of like taking pictures, being in front of the camera, recording myself. I became like a turtle, you know. Um, and I know it's my time to break free. I know it's my time to express uh, what I have on my heart and in my mind, because I know what I have is gold, and I know that my people need to hear what I have to share. It's just I have to be more consistent with myself and disciplined. Like I am striving to be disciplined and striving to be persistent. And like with my rising sign being Capricorn, it's like I am like striving even harder for every action that I do, to be disciplined in that action and be consistent in that action. It's just I just let my emotions in life get the best of me, where I just uh, ball up is another word that I was looking for. But I know I will ball up into my little shell and just stay there for as long as I need to feel comfortable. And then I may poke my head out, like I'm doing now, poking my head out. But however, I gotta stop saying but. I say but a lot. But yeah, I say that a lot. Um, yeah. This time I am gonna be persistent and consistent into keeping my healing Mondays and sharing different things that I go through throughout the week and what healing tips I have, and just to bring you along my healing journey. That's the point of Healing Mondays. Um, yeah, I had an idea of like to record myself while I'm at work and like put it like in my videos so you can see like how I operate and like how I interact with the kids. Of course, I wouldn't show the kids because confidentiality, but that was a thought that did cross my mind because I be having a lot of gems that I speak to these kids, and it's crazy because sometimes I feel like they don't listen to me. Like, okay, for instance, today, right? So the little boy, he's in middle school and he have like severe they call it sociopath, not a sociopath, schizophrenic. That's the word. He's like borderline schizophrenic. They trying to diagnose him um, due to the fact that he can see images, he can see a lot of things. And of course, a lot of people don't believe him. A lot of people try to shun him and tell him to be quiet and stuff. But of course, not me. I allow him to talk because you never know what he has or what he sees can be something, greater than what we can see. Like everybody can see. I want like everybody feel like just because they can't see it it's not real. And it's like, how can you tell me what I see is not real? Like, like my eyes are not your eyes. My eyes is not connected to your body and to your brain. So how can you tell me what how I see? You know, it is certain things in that nature. And it's like I give people the benefit of the doubt to the point where like I would want somebody to tell me their full story and tell me like what's going on, and then I give my advice if they need it or if they ask for it. You know. Besides the point, um, where was that? Oh yeah. So today he decided. So he has like a modified day in school. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know. I work in a day treatment. Like, okay, I work in a mental health agency. The department I work in is called day treatment. So it's basically a program that work with children and children and adolescents that have behavior issues and mental health issues, such as ADHD, ODD, not too much of OCD, but like you get the gist, like in that nature. We work with kids, and basically to help them develop coping skills that will help them in their everyday life and through everyday trauma and their past trauma. Because some of these kids go through like the unspeakable things in life, and it's just sad because these kids are just kids, and they didn't ask to be in that like they didn't ask to be in the predicament that they was in, most of the time. But nevertheless, he was in school, so he had a modified day where he comes to us at 9:30 and then he goes back at 1. Um, so while he was in school, he decided to not follow the rules because the teacher wanted him to sit with a group of kids to do a project or whatever, to do an activity together. And he wanted to work by himself in somebody else's seat. And the teacher was like, "No, you have to sit in this seat, yada yada yada." And I guess they got into back and forth, talk. And the teacher said, either you sit in this seat or you get out. So he walked out. Um, so I was just talking to him, and I was just like letting him know, like, hey, it's not okay. Like, I know, like me with the kids, I preach, walk away. Walking away is like the best thing to do, because if you try to engage or interact into a negative situation, it's gonna come out in negative. So just walk away if you don't have nothing positive to say. But I would let him know, like, walking away is not always like in school. Sadly, like, you have to follow the rules. And my supervisor always said it to the kids, following the rules may save your life one day. And in life, it's always rules. Like, it's always rules. Like, and as an adult, it's rules. It's rules. Like, it's rules, such as paying bills. You gotta have a car. Like, some don't, but having a car, then paying that insurance and having your own insurance. Like, it's so much of rules that you have to abide by. And it's all about being, I'm hearing cordial, being cordial in playing by the rules. Cause just because, like me, it's some things that I don't like at work. It's a lot of things that I don't like at work. Yes, my supervisor knows majority of everything I don't like, because I'm a type of person that vocalize how I feel, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how I express it. I express it, and me, I am a cusser. I cuss a lot. But on my videos, I try not to get that, bring that out. But yes, I am a cusser. So when I feel like something ain't right or I feel frustrated at work, I do have, um, we do have a way of expressing ourselves where we go to our supervisor, close the door, and say however we feel, and then like we get it out, and then we come back, to where we are to resume what we doing. But yeah. That's what being cordial. But it was just like a lot that I I had told him. Like, it was one thing that was on my, like, one thing that I said that really stuck with me. Oh, it was basically that everybody have good luck. I don't like I, per se. I don't believe in bad luck because it's no such thing. To me, it's no such thing as bad luck. That's my opinion. My opinion only. All right, unless that's your opinion too. But there's no such thing as bad luck where everybody is lucky. Like everybody is lucky, especially melanated beings. Like we are the most luckiest beings on this planet. And it's like some of these people don't understand that. And that's something that you gotta understand and that you should understand. Like we are the most powerful, creative, like infinite beings. But that decides the point. I digress. So, but like sometimes like you feel like some things may be negative or like you're having a horrible day. For instance, this is just an example. You go to work, on your way to work, you got a flat tire. You got a spare, so you're trying to fix your spare. Kind of find out your spare got a flat tire. Then you call AAA, AAA comes, but you're like an hour late for work. And your boss told you if you're late for work, you're fired, right? By the time you get to work, you pass by a nasty accident where it was a four car pileup and two people died on the scene. You know, and you're thinking about like getting fired from work, getting chewed out by your boss, but in hindsight, you had the most luckiest day. Why? Because you were still alive. Like spirit made sure that you had to wait on somebody to come get you so you would not be in that accident. you know and I feel like people fail to realize the abundance in some situations that we have. Like just because it's something that you wish it didn't pan out to be doesn't mean that it's not what God planned, what God meant for it to be, pretty much. you know so it yeah. And that's something that I had to take in because I'm like, I've been thinking about like all the bad days that I ever had or that I had in the past couple weeks. And I learned like it really wasn't a bad day. Like, yes, I had a little toot or whatever, but that's something internal that I had to express, that I had to get out so it wouldn't ruin my day fully, you know? And I gotta understand that I have basically a personal diary, a video diary where I can express and share how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, and maybe one day how I'm feeling and how I'm like what I'm expressing can help you or help anyone out there. And it's like, how can I take that away from y'all? That's not fair for y'all, you know, just because I have self doubt. And a thing about self doubt, I know I'm probably going on a tangent, and I'm probably like, what the fuck is this lady talking about? Just bear with me, all right? But about self doubt, my boyfriend had sent me a video about self doubt, and it says, "Why don't we always doubt in ourselves? Why not doubt the doubt?" Right? Like, why not doubt the doubt? Why not doubt what you're doubting? Like me, I'm doubting about getting subscribers on Instagram, and I mean on on YouTube, and getting followers on Instagram, and wondering anybody watching my videos and stuff like that. Like, I'm doubting that nobody's gonna do any of those things when I can say, well, I'm pretty good. When I speak the truth, and the people that want to know the truth is gonna tap in. So that's all that matters. I shouldn't care about the numbers because the numbers and the amount of views really doesn't matter. I feel like the only thing that matters to me at this point is the people that I touch, the people that I am shedding light on, that's shedding some type of courage and knowledge upon, because those are the ones that are going to make a difference. I can't worry about what others not doing and what others not seeing, or I would say watch. you know, because maybe I'm not meant for them, you know. Maybe I'm not meant for a lot of people, but I'm meant for some people. Or maybe I'm meant for thousands and millions of people. Who knows, you know? And the only thing that I can say is the journey we shall see on this journey. But I just want to hop up here and just share that, and to share that I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep progressing. I'm going to keep striving to do the things that I know is going to bring me joy, and that is my promptings to do. I know this video may be like a little off because I am not going to do any transitions. I'm just going to upload as is. Um, and I think I'm going to start just doing that. It's just uploading the video as is until I get consistent within myself. Um, I know they was cute, you know, my videos at first, they was real cute with a little transition. But I was walking, I was contemplating on like, should I still do transitions? And I'm like, I feel like no. I feel like you should just get the natural of me, the 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 stuck face and the tripped up words. Get all of that of me because that's me, and I can't hide me anymore. Like, and I feel like that's what I've been doing, is just trying to hide bits and pieces of me to present to y'all, and it's like that's not authentically me. How can I share wisdom and knowledge upon y'all, and y'all not even getting the full extent of me? It's not fair. So yes, that is my video. Stay tuned for next Monday. Um, yeah, stay tuned for next Monday. Um, I know I will have another video coming soon before Monday, which is my car chronicles. Um, but stay tuned for that video also. But I'm here to be more persistent. I'm here to be more consistent. And I'm here to strive to do better, you know. And if you're um, if you're here for the journey, hey, come tag along. You know, I'm here for it all. I'm here for the love, for the support, even for the little gems that y'all may have that y'all want to drop in the comments. You know, um, but yeah. But that's all for today. You know, come back and heal some more. I love you guys. And like I always say, don't fuck with nobody else's day if you're not having a good day. All right? Um, but love, peace, and soul.